Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, please do click the subscribe button and make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you get a notification of when I drop my new videos. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you for coming back. I hope you got value. In this tutorial today, we are going to be talking about the built-up neckline, like the one you can see on the screen. The built-up neckline is actually a turtleneck kind of design, but without any joining. It doesn't have any joining that differentiates the turtleneck band from the bodice. Everything is cut together with the bodice and the turtleneck. So it's called a built-up neckline. Here, these are the things we'll be needing for this built-up neckline tutorial. These are the measurements: your shoulder to bust point, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to half length, the bust and the half length. Okay, actually the one on the screen is a gown. If you want me to do the complete tutorial, you can leave a comment in the comment section, then I'll prepare for that, because I actually made those clothes on the screen. We'll be needing our set squares. These are my old sets. I've been using these set squares for a very long period of time. Don't mind me, guys, I'll change them, but I've been using these set squares for an old period of time. You'll be needing your pattern scissors, a tape, masking tape, right? Masking tape, yes, masking tape. You'll see why we need this masking tape. If you know pattern drafting, then you know the reason why we also need this. Then your measuring tape. Okay, let's get right into the video. Okay, already I have my guideline. This line is nothing. I just called it a guideline. It's like a guide to help you to know where to place your measurements through. You just make a guideline. I didn't measure anything. Also, I'll be dropping a link for my basic bodice tutorial. That is going to be very needful. You're really going to be needing it, but also you're really going to be needing it. So I'll drop the link. Also check my channel so you see the basic bodice tutorial and be able to watch it. This is a guideline. It's not measured. You just take your ruler and to the very top of your pattern paper, you draw a guideline. This line helps you. Like I said, it's a guideline, so it helps you to be guided in whatever you are doing. Make sure your ruler is not slanting, or just make sure it's straight. Okay, now we'll start from the shoulder. We'll take our shoulder measurements. From shoulder, my shoulder measurement is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. When you're pattern drafting, if you like, you can add your allowance. If you like, don't add. But for me, I don't add my allowance. I add my allowance when I am cutting on the fabric, okay? So I don't get confused. So this is 7.5. Now for your front bodies, your shoulder slope is 1.5. Like I said, I'll be dropping. Check my my site, guys, for the basic bodice tutorial, the pattern drafted basic bodice tutorial, an updated version. You're really going to be needing it. So like I said, the shoulder slope for your front bodies is 1.5. Then I come in by here 3 inches. Normally for the sizes that range, like I'm size medium. For some people they say size small. Okay, I'm small. Yes, I'm small. I think medium sizes from bust 39 to around 42, thereabouts. So this is size small. For a size small, and I want a really high neck, okay, I use 2.5. Then for size medium and the rest, I use 3. So because this is size small, bust 33, as you can see, bust 33. We're going to be using 2.5 inches, okay? You connect your 2.5 to the 1.5 shoulder slope. For the front bodies, you connect it like so. Now we are going to be getting our armhole measurement. I normally divide my armhole, bust divided by 6. Bust divided by 6. These very details I'm going into is really going to be needed for the basic bodies. So bust divided by 6. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm using my calculator to calculate this now. I'm using my small phone to actually calculate. So bust divided by 6 plus 2. That's 33 divided by 6 plus 2, which is actually 7.5. So the armhole for this particular this thing is 7.5. I'm sorry for the voice at the background. I think my mom is she's on call. I'm at home. Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday afternoon. It'll be Sunday evening for those of you watching me from other countries. Today is Sunday evening. I'm at home. I don't go to work on Sundays. I actually work at home in fact because it's very sure. Okay, 7.5. 7.5. Okay, and then we'll take it. Now, you know your shoulder line is 7.5. So we are going to still be taking that 7.5 to make sure that we are on line. 7.5. You join from the very point. Please watch very closely so that you don't get 7.5. I want to make sure that I'm doing okay. So from here down you have 9.1. I'll also be taking from here 9.1 just to make sure that I'm in line. Okay. 9. Okay, this is it now. All right, this is it. I hope you guys can see it. So from here I'll check the midpoint, which is 2.5, and from here I'll be taking it down to my bust point, which is 10. My bust point, which is 10. My under bust, which is 13, and my half length, which is 15. For the sake of this tutorial, I wouldn't be going into details. We are just learning how to do the built-up neckline. So both the princess seam that you're seeing on that dress, on the red one, I'm not going to be showing them here. If you want to see the way I made that princess seam, then put a comment in the comment section and I'll drop a video on that princess seam that is well fitted on the body without anywhere having gaps and all that. That cloth is actually an English wear and there's no lining, there's no padding, and you see the way it's fitted on the client who is putting it on. Okay, so from here I'm going to be measuring my, okay, I think that's all. Even the dart, I'm not really going to be adding the dart. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to be adding the dart. Okay, we are just here for the built-up neckline. So now we are moving straight into the built-up neckline. Remember I took 2.5 inch here. I'll be coming down by 3 inches. I'll be coming down by 3 inches, and I'll use my set square to join this together. Okay, I'll use my set square to join this together. All right, so we are going to be cutting this out now. I didn't really shape anything. I didn't measure, mind you, I didn't measure the shape of even the armhole. I'm just doing it. The only reason why we're here in for this tutorial is for the sake of the basic bodies. Please, this thing you're seeing here is not, there is nothing like this. So I'm just doing this for the sake of this built-up neckline. So this whole thing you're seeing is just a scrap work. I'm concentrating on the built-up neckline so that you don't go and cut something like this. And now there is a way of cutting armhole. There's also a way of shaping the front bodies and the back bodies. So this is just a scrap work. I'm concentrating on the built-up neckline. Okay, so you take it off, and here you follow the shape of whatever you have done. Follow the shape. So now it's time for our built-up neckline. With my tape measure, I'll be going in by 1 inch through the shoulder line. I'll be going in by 1 inch. Or if I want it to be, I want the turtleneck to come up very well, I can go in by 1.5 inch. But the minimum you can go in by is 1 inch. So let's do 1.5 inch. 1.5 inches. Then here also 1.5 inches. Here also 1.5 inches. Also use your to join this. Okay. There are so many versions of the built-up neckline. But for the sake of this tutorial, we'll be doing this, and I'll explain what this one is. I'll explain this one. Just tell me whatever you want to see in the comment section. Okay, so now that we have cut through and not two, see it I didn't bring it out. We've cut through and not two. Let me hold this in place. All these papers are actually joined because we don't have the full pattern paper now. Today is Sunday. Okay, so if you actually cut through and not two, please get a paper, put underneath. This paper that I'm putting underneath doesn't really, it's just for the sake of the places where we are going to be having holes, so that it will be well understood. Okay, so you will take 3 inches. This 3 inches is the standard, but if you want your neckline to be, if you want the built-up neckline to come up, like you want the turtleneck to be really high, then you can add probably an inch, making it for 3.5. But normally I use 3 inches. Let me hold this in place, okay? Let me hold this in place. If you look at when I lift this up, when I take this to the point where 3 inches is, when I take this to this very point, let me tape it down. When I take this to this very point, you see that this is the point of the neckline. This is the point of the neckline. Now from that point of the neckline, this is what we are going to do. From that point of the neckline, use this particular set square or whatever you have and curve it in like this. Curve it in like this. You remember I said there are variations of, okay, I don't know if I've said it before, but there are variations of built-up neckline. Now, the reason why I did this, you're not cutting this bodice on fold. You are going to have a 2-piece of this, then you join it. This here, this slant here, will actually give the room to the neck to be able to move about, so that you don't feel choky when you wear it. You're going to be very comfortable. So this thing here is actually a dart for the built-up neckline. Okay, so when you wear it, you don't feel choky. You're just going to be comfortable. Okay, so don't forget to just from the tip of that, from the tip of this neckline, from the very tip, you slant it in. Okay, so we're going to be cutting this out now. Remember, don't cut this on fold. You can't even cut it on fold because of this slant. You cannot cut it on fold. So you're having a 2-piece of this. You're having a 2-piece of this. You can just blend this out. So this what is it called, this tip here, you don't need it. You just blend it out. It's not going to affect anything. If in pattern drafting we blend, some parts we don't need, we just blend it out. You just blend it out. Okay, when you're okay, just blend it out so we can have a rounded shape in that. So okay guys, this is basically it. This is it. You're cutting this on 2-piece. You're not cutting on fold. You can't even cut this on fold because of this shape here. Like I said, this particular type of the built-up neckline, this is the place where your neck will have the room to turn, to be free, so that you do not feel choky when you wear this. You can wear it and be comfortable and all that. So guys, this is basically it for this tutorial. When you draft your pattern, be sure you have something that looks like this. And remember, this is the front bodice. I'll be dropping the video of the second body so that it won't be too bulky for you to grab. I want it to be that when you sew yours, it is perfect. And don't forget to check my basic bodice tutorial so that you'll be able to see how you will cut your armhole too. Like I said, if you want the video of the princess seam I used on that red dress, then put the comments in the comment section, and I'll also be doing the tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. Do have a lovely day. Bye.